On Tuesday, Judge Jeffrey Gilbert of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois stated that President Bola Tinubu weakened his education privacy rights when he submitted a contentious certificate to run for office in 2022. The judge said the need to confirm the genuineness or otherwise of the certificate Tinubu submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) outweighs Tinubu's personal concerns over its consequences. Opposition leader Atiku Abubakar had sought a subpoena to obtain Bola Tinubu's academic records following several inconsistencies in the submissions Tinubu certified under oath to INEC. But President Bola Tinubu had desperately fought to have his records blocked and inaccessible to Atiku Abubakar. Tinubu pleaded that granting his opponent access to his records would infringe on his privacy rights under the Family Educational and Privacy Rights Act, FERPA, a U.S. law that protects students' academic records. But Judge Gilbert, in his ruling on September 19, said the opposition candidate's election petition, in which the records he sought would be used, far outweighed Mr. Tinubu's privacy interest because he exposed his records to public scrutiny by submitting a controversial diploma to INEC, knowing the political stakes of other contenders. The judge said the Family Educational and Privacy Rights Act permitted records disclosure if it is necessary to comply with a lawfully issued subpoena or judicial order. Here, the court finds that the applicant's interest in obtaining intervener's record from Chicago State University outweighs intervener's privacy rights because intervener put his diploma at issue by submitting to INEC. Judge Gilbert said in his ruling issued late Tuesday over the case filed on August 2. He said Atiku Abubakar's petition was far too crucial to ignore. Meanwhile, rattled by the United States Magistrate Court's order directing Chicago State University to release his academic records to the People's Democratic Party, PDP presidential candidate Abubakar Atiku, President Bola Tinubu on Thursday rushed to file an emergency application with the district court to stall the order's implementation. The jittery President Tinubu contended that a magistrate should only report and recommend to the district judge in such matters. Tinubu further argued that the magistrate court had issued what seemed to be a final order on September 19, demanding immediate compliance starting on September 21. He requested the court to delay effect of the magistrate's order until September 25, 2023, to fully consider its scope and its application of the law to the facts presented. If Chicago State University complies with the magistrate's order prior to this court having an opportunity to review the order, intervener will suffer prejudice because the information will have been disclosed and effective relief will be impossible. At an emergency hearing on Thursday, a judge of the District Court of Northern Illinois, Eastern Division, Nancy Maldonado, agreed to delay an order requiring Chicago State University to provide the academic documents of President Tinubu. The order brings a reprieve to the Chicago State University and Tinubu in their first efforts to convince the court against ordering the release of the requested documents. Ms. Maldonado ordered the lawyers on both sides to file additional arguments by next Thursday, September 28. Mindful of legal deadlines in the Nigerian Supreme Court, Ms. Maldonado said she would rule as quickly as possible after that. "I'll have a busy weekend," she said. The former vice president requested 4 documents from Chicago State University. 1. An example of a Chicago State University diploma issued to President Tinubu in 1979. 2. Mr. Tinubu's diploma issued in 1979. 3. Any example of a Chicago State University diploma that contains the same font, seal, signatures, and wordings as contained in Exhibit C to the First Leo Declaration, which purports to be a CSU diploma issued to Mr. Tinubu on or about June 22, 1979. 4. Chicago State University documents certified and produced by Jamal Orr, an Associate General Counsel at CSU at the time. The PDP presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, Atiku Abubakar, had on Tuesday in Nigeria filed an appeal to the Supreme Court seeking to overturn the September 6 judgment of the Justice Haruna Samani-led Election Petitions Court that affirmed Tinubu's victory in the February exercise. The subpoena is expected to help Atiku obtain a certified clarification under which Bola Tinubu was admitted into Chicago State University and the diploma he submitted to INEC, which was purportedly issued in 1979 and signed by Elnora Daniel. But Ms. Daniel only arrived at the Chicago State University in 1998 from Hampton University, 19 years after Tinubu was said to have graduated. The People's Democratic Party, however, views Tinubu's motion as a delay tactic to stall the release of academic records before the Supreme Court begins hearing Atiku's appeal against the September 6 judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Court. It should be now obvious, even to the blind, that Tinubu is hiding something in his records at the Chicago State University and even elsewhere. According to the PDP, it is just a matter of time before Nigerians begin to see the true position of Atiku on the records of Tinubu at the Chicago State University.